shouldn't have gave me some perfume.
You smell like a baby prostitute.
Thanks.
The new school year is fast approaching and you need to get your it girl on, you need to get your aura boy on. And I'm going to show you in this video which signature scent you should be wearing to get your Regina George on this academic year at school. Also be sharing some essential hygiene tips to keep smelling fresh throughout the day, because no matter how much you spend on a perfume, no matter how good your perfume smells, if you have bad body odor, your perfume will never smell good. So with the ladies, we're gonna start it plain and simple, budget friendly, and that is the Sol de Janeiro body mist. You have several different types, and my favorite is the Cheirosa. Let me grab it actually. This one, the Cheirosa 62. This is great for like winter time. It's got that autumn caramelly kind of hug kind of feel. I know a lot of people really like the purple one as well and the light pink, but this is my favorite. So you can't go wrong with these. These are not offensive, not too strong. Perfect for the school day. Next perfume I'd recommend for the girls is Burberry Goddess. So I personally prefer Burberry Goddess Intense, but I know this can be a bit intense for like the school day and you don't really want to offend. So you could just go with the regular Burberry Goddess Eau de Parfum. That's always a good shout. Next perfume I'll also recommend for the girls, also from Burberry, is Burberry Her. Personally, I prefer the Elixir. It's very strong on the strawberry, it's fruity, it's elegant. If you want a fruity scent that's not too heavy on the fruitiness, not too juvenile, Burberry Her Elixir is absolutely perfect for you. It ticks all of those boxes. Moving on, the next fragrance I would suggest for girls to get their Regina George on in school is Tutti Twilly by Hermes. Once again, this is a range with different forms of the scents, and the original is just Twilly, but I personally prefer Tutti Twilly. It's very fruity, it's bubbly. It kind of reminds me a lot of like her younger sister of Delina exclusive. Next scent, moving on, we have a more muted kind of soapy clean girl scent, and that is Lazy Sunday Morning by Major Margiela. This is a very much a staple scent. Like, it's just neutral. People wear it to work, to school, to church, whatever, to the office. It's just that kind of like underlying scent that, you know, when people come close to you, they can tell that you smell very good because of this scent. And similarly along those lines, we have the more bougie, more sophisticated, more expensive sister, and that is Blanche by Byredo. This, I know, is quite expensive, but if you've got it like that, if mommy and daddy don't mind paying for that for you, then I really suggest you get this scent for school. Aside from school, it's great for every day because it's got aldehydes. It's very much just in the background. You know, it's not offensive. People won't run away from you. People won't choke when they stand next to you, but you still smell fresh and elegant. I personally think this is my favorite on the list so far. Actually, one more on the list is also my favorite, but this is my second favorite on the list. Moving on swiftly, for the girls, we have Glossier Eau Dew. So Glossier Eau Dew is a new formulation of Glossier Eau and was released at the end of last year around Christmas time. It's more milky, it's more musky, it's more toned down than the original Glossier Eau, and you still get similar elements to the original without it being overpowering, which makes this perfume perfect for school environment. Moving on, I also recommend Daisy by Marc Jacobs. You cannot go wrong with this. It's a simple, elegant, everyday. A lot of the girls like it, and it just ticks all of the boxes for what kind of scent is appropriate to be worn at school. Your teachers won't be on to you, and you still feel good and fresh, boosting your mood throughout the day. Next scent I would also recommend is Musk Nude by Narciso Rodriguez. Hold up. I actually have this in my collection. This scent is perfect. It's a bit strong, I would say, so please proceed to spray it with caution. But my god, it smells like a warm hug, like a warm, like caramelly kind of hug. It's just so powdery. It feels like you're being lifted in the air. I don't know how to describe it. It's incredibly comforting. I would suggest this for the colder months, maybe like November, December, January, when you want to feel a bit more cozy during the school day. And I would also recommend her more elegant neutral sister, which is Pure Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. This one, you just can't go wrong. It's musk. Musk is pretty much as neutral as you can get after aldehydes. You know, it just smells clean, you know, just out there, and you cannot go wrong with that. Scent I would also recommend is also another body mist, and that is Mango Mood by Fleur. Not too strong, not too overpowering, just enough not to get you in trouble with your teachers, because I know some of these teachers be jealous, child. Okay, stun on these teachers with Mango Mood and show them how it's done, that you can come to school, look presentable, still smell good, and still prioritize your education. Okay, next scent I would recommend is Philocycos by Detique. This is your nice kind of everyday figgy kind of scent. Fig is kind of overlooked within the perfume world, but it's starting to get popular. So be ahead of the curve with Philocycos. It is a bit pricey, but I do recommend you go into store, try this scent on, see how you feel about it. And last but not least, the best scent on the list, in my opinion. She's quite strong, but I promise you she's appropriate for school. And that is none other than the big boss herself. I would say this is the Regina George of scents in this list. The It Girl scent, Valea by Parfum de Marly. I do have in my collection Valea Exclusive, but unfortunately that is not appropriate for school. It can be a bit overpowering and too much on the nose for an environment that needs to be kind of neutral like school. So I would suggest her original older sister, Valea. You've got your peach in there, you've got some other fruits, and you've got aldehydes, which adds that soapy feel to it, making it feel like it's a clean kind of vibe, appropriate for the school day, and you cannot go wrong with it. She is also quite pricey, but I implore you, go into store, try this scent, and see how you feel about it. And don't forget the bottle is so pretty. In fact, let me show you my Valea Exclusive. This is what it looks like. How cute would that look on your dressing table? But go into store, try this on, and just some food for thought to you. Alright, now let's move on to the boys. Now see boys, I know this academic year, this school year, you're trying to get your Mr. Aura on. What kind of scents does that guy wear? I'm talking somebody who has aura like Chuck Bass from Gossip Girl or Nate from Euphoria. What kind of scents would a guy like that be wearing through the school corridors, attracting everybody towards him? And I will start you off with this list. And first on this list is a bit cliche, but gets the job done. And that is none other than Versace's Eros Eau de Toilette. You cannot go wrong with this. You got your apple, you got your citrus, you've got everything that you need to smell fresh throughout the school day. And even though technically this is more of a summer scent, freshness is something that is kind of needed throughout the school year, especially if you want to stand out from your peers. Next scent I will also suggest for that Nate and Chuck Bass kind of vibe is none other than Sauvage Eau de Toilette, okay? Eau de Toilette, not Eau de Parfum. Too strong for school, please. Eau de toilette, you cannot go wrong with that. It's very blue, it's very masculine. It announces your presence, but not too much. You're not asking for too much, but people will turn their heads, okay? Next scent I would recommend is a very much skin scent, and that is none other than Another 13 by Nalabo. You cannot go wrong with this. This is a kind of scent that it kind of draws people closer to you because people have to kind of come in to really smell it. But when they do, they are having a great time smelling this scent on you. Next perfume I'd recommend is Silver Mountain Water by the House of Creed. I always say House of Greed, my God. Anyway, Silver Mountain Water is phenomenal because you've got that kind of traditional masculine woodiness, but slightly refreshing. This is one of my personal favorites from the House of Creed. You cannot go wrong with this, but I will say do spray with caution because this perfume can be very strong. And final perfume on this list from the House of Creed is none other than Erover. I feel like this perfume is very much overlooked when it comes to the House of Creed, but my God, this is the House of Creed's equivalent of a fresh, clean guy scent. You cannot go wrong with this. It smells like you just came out of the shower, but on steroids. It's just phenomenal how great this smells. And this is actually David Beckham's favorite scent. So if you're looking for that inspiration, you have that connect there. So next scent that I would recommend for school for the guys is none other than Mont Blanc's Black Meisterstück. This scent is overlooked in the Mont Blanc collection, but my God, when you smell it, it smells so good, so clean, but it's mass appealing. People are not going to run away from you. I would also recommend the leather as well. Phenomenal. These two are great for school. They're strong, but mass appealing. Next scent I would recommend is also on the girls list. So this is kind of unisex, and that is none other than Lazy Sunday Morning. If you're on a bit of a budget but you still want to smell good, I would definitely recommend this scent because it just ticks all of the boxes. It's given clean, it's given I just came out the shower, lasting throughout the day, not just dissipating within the first hour or so. Moving on, we have both Colonia and Colonia Essenza by Acqua di Parma. This is my favorite range for men in general. It's completely overlooked because of the fact that it is quite weak in terms of perfume concentration as they are colognes. But my God, when they smell good, they smell good. It smells like classic, clean gentleman. So next scent I would recommend for school for boys is Valentino's Uomo. This, you cannot go wrong. Valentino, born in Roma, Uomo. It's good. It's standard. It's mass appealing. You can't go wrong. And it just ticks all of the boxes. Final scent I would recommend is none other than Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. It's their classic for a reason. Whichever version you want to use is up to you. But I personally would recommend the original because it is for school. You can't go too overboard with school, but this is a classic blue everyday men's scent. Let's move on to hygiene tips for the school day because you cannot smell good with all of these perfumes if your hygiene is in the gutter. Let's move on. So let's start with uniform. This is incredibly important. Even if you go to a school that doesn't wear a uniform, this still applies. First things first, do not wear your shirt more than twice in a row before washing. That is simply because, especially the underarms, direct contact with your underarms, where bacteria is spreading throughout your body on a minute-by-minute basis. If you wear this more than twice in a row, and I would even add in the summer months, don't wear more than once in a row before washing, you are just spreading body odor throughout the day and people will be running away from you. second tip for uniform. Please spray the underarms of your shirt with antibacterial spray. If you can still find some antibacterial sprays on the market that are for clothing, go ahead and purchase that, because that is a crucial step in staving away body odor. Number 3, on hot days, please minimize the use of blazers. Blazers are just a heat chamber. You're just going to bake, and then when you're baking, you sweat, and when you sweat, you produce more bacteria, and you're just gonna smell like shit. Please don't do it. Number 4, do not wear PE uniforms more than once. I repeat, do not wear your PE/gym class uniform more than once without washing. You're sweating. All of the body odor is going onto those clothes. It's just like regular gym wear. You can't wear it more than once, okay? You're gonna smell bad if you do. Please spray perfume on uniform as well, not just on your body, because you won't smell it enough if it's just on your body. It kind of projects more when it's on your uniform too. Please spray your uniform with fabric fresheners, and I'll have some to show you. So these are my 2 favorites. This one is obviously Febreze, and this one is the M&S one. I really like this one. It's kind of florally, it's girly, it's cute. And then for the guys, I would recommend this one. But it doesn't matter which one you use, because it just makes your clothes smell fresh, and freshness does not have a gender, okay? Final tip, okay? Please use antibacterial liquid when you are washing your clothes in the washing machine, your uniform. So the one I use is the Dettol one. They also, Lidl has their own version. So basically laundry sanitizer is what I'm talking about. Lidl has their own version. Sainsbury's, most major supermarkets have their own version. Please tell mommy and daddy to add this to your laundry when they are cleaning your uniforms for you, so that even though you wash your clothes, bacteria won't be able to reproduce on your clothing, making you smell throughout the day. Alright, moving on swiftly. But hygiene tips for your body. Please, 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 every school day, when you are showering, use antibacterial soaps. I have spoken about this numerous times on my account with my several different videos showing my body care and personal hygiene routines. You cannot miss this step. If you don't use antibacterial soaps, you will smell, because body odor is caused by bacteria. Antibacterial soaps target this issue at the source by killing the bacteria at the beginning, okay? For body hygiene tips, carry antibacterial wipes in your bag in case of any odor or any accidents. Sometimes school can be grimy, you spilled something on your shirt, something sticky went on your hands, or even just in general, like I stated in my hygiene routine, you may notice a little whiff on your underarms. Just carry some body-friendly antibacterial wipes. My favorite ones are the Dettol ones. I'll just list it. And wipe under your underarms for a few seconds to kill the bacteria there, and you should be good to go for the day. 3, carry mini-sized deodorants for any odor, especially post PE or gym classes. You're sweating, you're nasty, you're gunky. Just refreshing yourself at the end of that day. After you use the antibacterial wipes, you can spray yourself with some mini-sized deodorant, okay? Number 4, for the girls, carry extra sanitizing products, okay? And change frequently to avoid any sort of smells that may occur throughout the day. Number 5, last but not least, carry chewing gum to freshen breath after lunch, or even breath spray. But I personally prefer chewing gum because I like chewing gum. Sometimes school lunch can be really yummy, but smell horrible and want to combat that. So chewing some gum after you've had your school lunch, maybe when you're chatting with your friends, can help to freshen your breath and kind of stave away any sort of body odors. Number 6, okay? I just remembered this step now. To combat all of what I just spoke about, your best bet, aside from using antibacterial soaks, is to use liquid chlorophyll at the beginning of the school day. Before you leave the house, get a glass of water, get your local chlorophyll drops, drop a few drops into the glass of water, drink it, and honestly, your all body odors are neutralized for the rest of the day. Okay, this is something you have to do daily, and also more so especially during the summer months when it's warmer. Just continue this step and you will have a neutral smell throughout the day. Alright guys, I wish you the best of luck being the it girl and aura dude for this next academic year. Let me know, what signature scent do you think that Regina George would wear? What signature scent do you think Chuck Bass or Nate would wear? Let me know in the comments, and let me know how your journey towards picking your fragrance for this academic year goes. Mwah! Yesu!